I'm going to invite our senior high graduates to come forward and the folks who are speaking for them.
Many of you know Kevin and remember him from when he was a little boy. And you may be thinking, I haven't seen him very much lately. Well, Kevin has been at Minnesota School for the Deaf in Faribault, and he will be graduating from MSD. While Kevin has been at MSD, he has done a lot. Kevin sent me an email with all his accomplishments, and Tom told me I can't tell you all of them because we'll be here until tonight. So, a short summary. Kevin has played 3 sports a year, all 4 years he's been at high school. But that's not all he has done. Kevin has been part of an academic bowl team at MSD. He has many academic honors in his sports conferences. Kevin was inducted into the National Honor Society. This year at graduation, Kevin will be the salutatorian. Kevin is going on to Gallaudet University in Washington, D.C., and he will be in an honors program. I'm not surprised at all. And I know Kevin from when he was a little boy, and also Kevin was with us on the mission trip in Tucson. While he was there, I was really struck by Kevin's compassion for everyone, Kevin's curiosity about the work we were doing and the people we met. Kevin asked many questions, and they were always very thoughtful, well beyond his years. We did a lot on that trip. Kevin was always a hard worker. He participated in everything we did, and some of the work was hot and not very fun on that trip. But Kevin was right there working hard. And I also really enjoyed Kevin's sense of humor, and I know a lot of the kids on the trip enjoyed that too. So Kevin, congratulations. Best to you next year.
And standing next to me is Aiden. He's finishing up his senior year at Highland Park. Although we met recently for lunch, because apparently seniors get done with class about 11 o'clock or something like that. Two quick stories about Aiden, both from mission trips. When he was a freshman, we went to Tucson, and we did an immigration simulation game. And somehow he and his sister got assigned the roles of INS Border Patrol, picking up illegals. It may be still somewhere on the blog, but there's a great picture of them, sunglasses on, arms crossed, stern looking. Very scary how well he played that part. But last year in Joplin, when we were working there was a job putting up wallboard in this small, hot, unventilated bathroom, which had holes in the floor that you had to kind of step over as you moved around in it. And Aiden and I think 2 others pretty much did that whole project. I got them started. They figured out what to do and kind of went on. They had to measure in there and then cut the pieces outside and then negotiate them into this kind of space. And at one point, the best way was not through the door, but was to come in through a bedroom, through the wall from the other bedroom with these pieces of drywall to fit them in around the tub. But they really got going on their own and cranked on the project and did just a great job with it. The other quick thing from Joplin is that Aiden really got into leading the lunchtime scripture and discussion. Kind of interesting. It's a very, very educational and enjoyable seeing kind of that side of him. It was very nice. So he's off to the university here in the Twin Cities this fall, looking something toward the business area and that. And I expect he'll do really well, and he'll even someday achieve his goal of being on the front page of the paper, and probably in a good way. So.
Claire came to our family at a very young age, at 11 years old, and she entered our family in a really big way. She quickly and deeply bonded with our young girls. And the 3 handmade fashion magazines celebrated Christmas in July and had countless makeup and manicure sessions. Currently at Central High School, Claire plans to attend St. Paul Technical College, after which she'll transfer to Iowa State, where she'll study art and photography. And travel is definitely in her future. Of her many qualities, 3 stand out. I've already mentioned her creativity. Another that I've noticed with Claire is her gift of connectedness. She has that rare gift to engage deeply with people and animals. For example, when I met their family cat, Claude, who is pretty grumpy with the entire world and everyone in it, except for Claire, who he loves to cuddle with. This is a very rare talent, and Claire, I wish for you to explore this skill combination. Whenever I think of Claire, her individuality shines through. So Claire, our whole family wishes you well on this next stage in your life.
I'm very honored to be able to speak on behalf of Vanessa. Vanessa and her family came to us a little bit later in life. We didn't get to see you when you were tiny, but we're overjoyed when your family joined our congregation and you joined the youth group. My favorite memory of Vanessa from Tucson is, I don't know if you all know this, but everybody makes a mixed CD because you're in the car for hours and hours and hours. And Vanessa's was hands down all the adults' favorite because I think her father may have had a hand in it. Yeah, Jimi Hendrix, it was all the classic stuff. And so that was outstanding. My other memory, a little more serious from that trip, although it was a great mission trip, we had some ups and downs on that trip. It was emotionally difficult. We were learning about and witnessing some realities that I think took an emotional toll on all of us, really. And we had some teen ups and downs on that trip as well. And what I appreciated so much about you, Vanessa, is your calm, steadfast spirit. You just kept going. You took a bad spill, do you remember that? Your leg was all scratched up and you got a rash, but you just kept moving forward. A lot of people like to sit around and talk about how a job needs to get done. Vanessa likes to just get the job done. So she'll be graduating from Central High School this spring, where she has been an outstanding student on the honor roll, very successful in the AP program, played lacrosse, went to Germany this spring, which I think was an amazing opportunity. As I was catching up a little bit on your life, I was struck by one of the things Vanessa said, that she volunteered at the Children's Hospital last year, and that was really a pivotal experience for her in figuring out her next step. So Vanessa's going to be at the University of Minnesota this fall, where she hopes to do generals the first year and then transfer to the School of Nursing, where she hopes to become a pediatric nurse. And I have to say, having seen you in stressful, hot, difficult circumstances, if I have a sick kid, you're exactly the kind of nurse I would want to have. So, best of luck to you.
Well, I'm speaking on behalf of Henry, who is graduating from Central High School this spring. Henry and my son Charlie were very good friends. They met here and then got to be closer and closer friends. And as a matter of fact, they were often confused with each other. People would call Charlie Henry and Charlie and Henry Charlie, and Charlie would complain about it sometimes, but I think he sort of secretly took it as a compliment because Henry is a real stand-up guy. So one of the things that struck me about Henry the most in the work that I have done with him on the mission trip and in planning mission trips is that he shows up. He fully participates. He is one of those people who really can be counted on to do what he says he's going to do. And when I think about the challenges that we have in front of us, I am very, very pleased that somebody like Henry is one of the people who will be leading us, because I've often said that to spend time with teenagers these days, we are in good hands. And Henry is one of those. Henry will be attending Wesleyan University in Connecticut in the fall, and I am very excited to hear about how that will go. And your church family will be thinking about you and loving you from afar.
Gianna and I met 4 years ago when she was in confirmation and I was her sponsor. Thank you. What a difference 4 years makes, right? She'll graduate from North High School this spring, and I asked her what this last year has been like, and you said that it's been a good one, but it's been stressful because you've been really working hard for the grades, and even so, it was worth it, even with all that hard work. Gianna has enjoyed gymnastics since she was a young girl, but a dislocated knee has put a stop to that sport, which she has so enjoyed. Her favorite classes in school are related to art, especially ceramics and poetry. So she will pursue an interior design major at Itasca Community College in Grand Rapids. She and her dad, Michael, will be moving to Grand Rapids this summer to be near family, especially near her grandma. Here at church, Gianna has been in the youth group and has participated in 2 of our mission trips, so you have all supported her as part of the group. You have seen her as a faithful usher on many Sundays, and she loves to connect with old friends here. I asked Gianna what her friends would say she is famous for. She said, "I'm always there for them. Always there for them." Gianna, you will move to Grand Rapids and on to college at the same time. 2 huge transitions at the same time in your life. We will miss you here, but we send you forth to find yourself at home in new places and belonging to people you have yet to meet. We charge you to find out what it means to be always there for them as you continue to grow into the person God intends you to be. And we want you to remember that we are always here for you.
I want to say thank you to all the speakers, and of course also to the youth, to the parents, and everybody in this congregation that's made them part of my life as well, but your lives. We'll miss all you guys. We're going to be praying for you in a moment, but we'll always be praying for you.